It is time for a little service on the old John Deere. I've had some engine problem with this old tractor. Runs fine when cold, but as it heats up, it shuts down on me. And since I am a small engine mechanic by profession, I quickly found the issue to be the ignition coil. But if this is the original coil, it has been there for almost 50 years, so it certainly has done its job. So a brand new one gets installed. Then it's time to mow some grass, and it certainly is about time. Because I went so cold, no mow May, where I purposely did not mow my lawn for the entire month of May, so the dandelions could roam free, and the bees could fly from flower to flower to collect the pollen, which is highly needed in these times where chemicals sprayed in the fields kills all flowers, weeds and insects. So now, as the dandelions are done flowering, I take little John out for a spin. And hopefully the bees have been working hard. Then over to some bigger stuff. I have this old sickle bar mower that I restored a couple of years ago. It is a bit on the smaller side to have on the back of the 590, but it is the only tractor that I have that it fits on the PTO. But my track record for using this thing is not very good, because every time I use it, something breaks. And last time the entire 3-point hitch broke off. Well, I welded it back together, so today I'm gonna try it on my pasture. I call it the pasture. It is just a small patch of grassland where I park my implements and stuff, but I do like to keep the grass cut down in that field. But then, disaster strikes again. I got a little too close to a small ash tree, and the wooden shaft driving the cutting knife broke off. Well, it is supposed to do that when it hits something hard, like a shear pin. But that means I need to fabricate a new one, which really was not on my to-do list today. So I need to come up with a new plan. Try to use something else than this sickle bar mower. Looks like we have a storm coming in. But before the storm arrives, I decided to collect some special flower heads. I've had this idea for a while to make a refreshing summer drink from the flowers of the meadowsweet plant. It is a plant that you often will find along roads and ditches, and we do have a lot of this meadowsweet on the property, so it will be nice to try to use it for something. It is a plant that often has been used in herbal medicine, but also the Vikings used it to make their drink called mead. It is a very safe plant to use, so I figure out it can't be of any harm to make something like an iced tea type drink out of it. Smells good. There's a lot of black beetles in here. As the beetles does their escape, and I think I saw Paul McCartney down there, or perhaps it was John Lennon. I got a fire going. I'm gonna bring some water to the boil. When using meadowsweet, try to use the open flowers. If you cut some of the stems or some of the closed buds, they can have a bitter taste to it and give it a more medicinal taste. I'm also going to try to put some fireweed in it. Don't know how that will taste, but then I add a couple of cups of sugar to the boiling water. The plan now is to let the flowers infuse in the water overnight. And some days ago I did some online shopping, because I have perhaps found a solution to my broken down sickle bar mower. So this evening I got a package all the way from the USA. Some wide tractor rims and tires. Because Little John is about to get a little bit bigger. And it worked great. The big tires really got a good grip upon the rugged terrain. Then it's time to check up on the meadows with drink that has been sitting over the night. The idea now is to strain off the flowers using coffee filters, which do work, but is an extremely slow process. So I decided to speed it up a little bit. I found that this strainer works a lot better. And here we have the finished product. It kind of looks like something you would bring to the doctor's office. But it smells good. And then mixed with some cold, sparkly water, it certainly looks very refreshing. And now, it's time to taste it. Sweet.
Tastes pretty sweet and nice.
Tastes good.
Det ska du leka.
The meadowsweet was a success, and the grass is cut. The potatoes and the sunflowers are coming along nicely. And the patch of wildflowers that I saw is really bursting into colors. So I am happy, and the summer evenings on the farm truly are beautiful. And it's a very special place for me. And I do for sure enjoy my time here in my own little world. But as I like to say, it is better to be happy in your own world than to live unhappily in others.